ওয়েলকাম টু btosacademy। আমরা এর আগের দিন ওয়ার্ক এনার্জি পাওয়ারের 7 সাম উইথিন 15 মিনিট সিরিজের ফার্স্ট 7 খানা সাম করেছিলাম। আজকে এটারই আমরা নেক্সট 7 খানা সাম করব। ওকে, চলো লেটস স্টার্ট। ফার্স্ট সাম। Okay, the 8th sum of this series and the first sum is today's class is 1 kg body fall freely under gravity. Find the momentum and the kinetic energy 5 seconds after it start falling. তাহলে initial velocity 0 meter per second. What is the value of acceleration? Acceleration A equal to G 10 meter per second square. What is the value of T? T is equal to 5 seconds. Okay, then the final velocity V is equal to U plus 80, then 0 plus 10 into 5, which gives us 50 meter per second. So the momentum P is equal to mv, which gives us what is the 1 into 50, then 50 kg meter per second, and the kinetic energy is equal to half mv square, half what is the value of m1, v square is equal to 50 into 50, 25, 12502. Okay, next sum. Okay, the next sum. Find the ratio of the kinetic energy of two body 1 kg and 4 kg having the equal linear momentum. m1 v1 is equal to m2 v2. What is the value of m1? 1 into v1 equal to 4 into v2. Then v1 by v2 gives us 4:1. Then the ratio of kinetic energy half m1 v1 square by half m2 v2 square. Half of cancel করলে m1 by m2 into v1 by v2 whole square. m1 by m2, m1 is 1, m2 is 4, v1 by v2 is 4 by 1 whole square. 1 by 4 into 16 by 1, which gives us 4 by 1, that is 4:1. Okay, chalo next sum. Okay, the next sum. Find the ratio of the linear momentum of two body of mass 1 kg and 4 kg having the equal kinetic energy, which gives us half m1 v1 square is equal to half m2 v2 square. Then m1 by m2 gives us v2 by v1 whole square. What is the value of m1 is 1 by 4 is equal to v2 by v1 whole square. Then v2 by v1 is equal to root over 1 by 4, that's mean 1 by 2. Okay, next, the ratio of linear momentum. The ratio of linear momentum is m1 v1 by m2 v2, which is equal to m1 by m2 into v1 by v2. Okay, m1 by m2 is 1 by 4 and v1 by v2 is 2 by 1, which is equal to 1 by 4 into 2 by 1. Cancel for number 1 by 2. So the ratio is 1:2. Okay, next sum. Okay, the next sum. A stationary bomb explodes into two fragments of mass 0.4 kg and 4 kg. If the bigger fragment has the kinetic energy of 100 joules, then find the kinetic energy of smaller fragment. Okay, now initial momentum কত? When বোমটা স্টেশনারি ছিল তখন ইনিশিয়াল মোমেন্টাম টোটাল মাস ইনটু ভি m into 0, which gives us 0. Then ফাইনাল মোমেন্টাম কত হলো? ফাইনাল মোমেন্টাম আমাদের এলো m1 v1 plus m2 v2, where m1 is smaller fragment and m2 is bigger fragment. So what is the value of m1? 0.4, v1 we don't know, m2 is 4 and v2 we don't know. So from the laws of conservation of momentum, we get 0 is equal to 0.4 v1 plus 4 v2, then minus 4 v2 equal to 0.4 v1, so minus 4 by 0.4, it gives us v1 by v2. Okay, so minus 10 is equal to v1 by v2, then v1 is equal to what is given, the bigger fragment. Okay, then v2 is equal to v1 by minus 10. Given that the half m2 v2 square is equal to 100. Then half into m2 is আমাদের কি জানতে চাইছে half m1 square v2 square a v1 square, let this value is 6. We divide sorry. Okay, we divide these two equation 1 and equation 2. So 1 divided 2 we get half m2 v2 square by half m1 v1 square. This gives us 100 by x. Next, okay, then m2 is the bigger fragment 4 by 0.4 into v2 means we get v1 by minus 10 square is equal to v1 square is equal to 100 by x. Okay, 10 into v1 square by 100 1 by v1 square is gives us 100 by x. Cancel out 10. Then x is equal to 100 into 10, that's mean 1000 joule. So the kinetic energy of smaller fragment is 1000 joule. Look at it carefully. আমাদের যেটা বিগার ফ্র্যাগমেন্টের কাইনেটিক এনার্জি কিন্তু স্মলার ফ্র্যাগমেন্টের কাইনেটিক এনার্জি থেকে কম ছিল। Okay, next problem. Okay, the next problem is a solid of mass 2 kg moving with velocity 10 meter per second strike an ideal weightless spring and produce a compression 25 centimeter. Calculate the force constant of the spring. তাহলে এখানে কি হবে, the kinetic energy of the body is equal to the potential energy of the spring where k is the force constant. K is force constant. Okay, then half the value of m is 2, v square is 10 square is equal to half value of k we don't know. 25 centimeter means 25 by 100 square. Okay, cancel it out. Then 2 into 100 it gives us k into 1 by 4 whole square. 200 equal to k into 1 by 16, then k is equal to 16 into 200 which gives us 3200, and the unit of this force constant is Newton per meter. Okay, next problem. Okay, the next problem. A bullet of mass 20 gram moving with speed 150 meter per second strike a block and come to a rest after a 10 centimeter into it. Okay, chalo. Find the average force of restriction offered by the block. এখানে আমরা কি হবে, এখানে আমাদের যে ওয়ার্ক এনার্জি থিওরেম ছিল আমরা ওয়ার্ক এনার্জি থিওরেমটাই কাজে লাগাবো। সেটা কি, ওয়ার্ক ডান ইজ ইকুয়াল টু কাইনেটিক এনার্জি। ওকে, তাহলে ইন দিস কেস কাইনেটিক এনার্জি কত হবে, হাফ দ্য ভ্যালু অফ এম ইজ 20 গ্রাম দেন 20 by 1000 ইনটু দ্য ভ্যালু অফ ভি ইজ 150, তাহলে 150 স্কয়ার, and the potential energy and the work done is W equal to কি হয়, F into S. So from the work energy theorem this W and okay then S এর value কত দিয়েছে 10 cm 10 by 100. From the work energy theorem kinetic energy is equal to W, then half into 200 by 1000 into 150 into 150 is equal to F into 10 by 100. তাহলে 100 এটা ক্যান্সেল, 2 এর সাথে ক্যান্সেল, then F is equal to 150 into 150, then the value of F is 22500 Newton. This is the average force of restriction. Now next, okay, the last problem of today's class is a 10 kg body is dropped from a height 20 meter. What is its potential energy before dropping? Well, then potential energy at height 20 meter is mgh, which gives us 10 into 10 into 20, then 2000. Okay, 2000 joule. Next, what is the kinetic energy when it is at 8 meter? It is from 20 meter when it is at 8 meter above the ground. When it is at 8 meter above the ground, then potential energy at 8 meter mgh, which gives us 10 into 8, which gives us 880 joule. Then kinetic energy, we know the potential energy at 20 meter plus kinetic energy at 20 meter is equal to potential energy at 8 meter plus kinetic energy at 8 meter. The potential energy of 20 meter is 2000, kinetic energy of 20 meter is 0 because this is dropping, there is no velocity, plus potential energy of 8 meter is 800 and kinetic energy of 8 meter. So the kinetic energy of 8 meter is equal to 2000 minus 800, which gives us 1200. Okay. And what is when it is hit the ground? When it is hit the ground, then potential energy when it hit the ground is mg into 0, which gives us 0. So the potential energy at 20 meter plus kinetic energy at 20 meter is equal to potential energy of ground plus kinetic energy of ground. Okay, potential energy of 20 meter we get 2000 plus 0 is equal to kinetic energy of ground, potential energy of ground is 0 plus kinetic energy of ground. So the kinetic energy of ground is 2000. ওকে, তাহলে আজ হচ্ছে আমাদের ওয়ার্ক এনার্জি পাওয়ারের যে 7 প্রবলেম উইথিন 15 মিনিটস যে সিরিজটা ছিল সেই সিরিজের লাস্ট ক্লাসটা এটা হলো। ভিডিওটা ভালো লেগে থাকলে তোমরা শেয়ার করে দিও, সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিও। আর নেক্সট ক্লাসে আমরা নেক্সট টপিক শুরু করব। আজকের জন্য ভাই, আর আমাদের অফলাইন ব্যাচের জন্য তোমরা ডেসক্রিপশনে দেওয়া নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করতে পারো। চলো নেক্সট ভিডিও আবার দেখা হবে।